losses, 3 draws, with 39 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former WBC featherweight champion of the world, introducing Cesar Cobrita Soto. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, this 10-round attraction, wearing black trunks with silver trim, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. His weight 125.5 pounds. His record stands at 49 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, with 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the 4-time world champion in 2 weight categories, introducing the one and only Johnny Mi Vida Loca Tapia. And once again, our referee in charge now to give instructions, Joe Cortez.
All right, Johnny. Okay, let's pick up these trunks here a little bit. Okay. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Desde las reglas en camerino. I expect a good, clean fight. Quiero una pelea limpia. Cuidado con los golpes bajos. Be careful with low blows. Give me good sportsman-like conduct. Una pelea limpia. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
A major factor in this fight could be quickness. Soto not as quick as Tapia, but he is awkward and hits hard. Tapia told us he thinks Soto will try to lure him into a street fight. It's all he knows how to do. Tapia feels it'll go deep. And as mentioned earlier, he feels that Soto is all about hitting hard. He's not fast. We'll see what happens.
You know, they listed Johnny Tapia as being taller than Soto, but when they stood, you know, head to head pretty much, Soto looked a little taller, even though sometimes he fights lower.
Soto often leads with his head. Tapia very susceptible to cuts and butts, so that could be a factor. Can Soto take Tapia out of his game, get inside, lure him into a brawl, make him lose his cool? Soto, a gritty brawler, likes to come forward in a hunched over stance, his chin tucked down, gloves up in front of his face. Will try to grind you down. He's got a great chin, and watch for the left hooks.
He threw a pretty nice overhand right to start the fight, Soto did, and looks very strong.
Tapia usually likes to send a message early, throws a lot of punches from all angles. Accurate, purposeful, very good hand speed and reflexes, terrific jab. Straight right hand by Tapia. Defense for Johnny Tapia, a strength, solid chin.
Johnny has all the speed on his side with his feet and his hands, and he has to use that along with his moves and counterpunching abilities. It's just that simple. But he does get taken out of his game plan because of that macho side he has.
Fights with so much passion, he just has to keep all that emotion under wraps. As mentioned so many times during Tapia fights, has a puncher's mentality, but not a big punch. But he does love to brawl, although his game is predicated when he's successful on speed and movement, plus energy and emotion.
He's using a nice triple jab now, too. A couple of short right hands popping over the jab of Soto.
Tapia is still very hungry after all these years at 34. He still enjoys the game, the challenge. He says, when I get a good butt kicking, I'll quit, which, as you can attest to, is not fun.
No, I can attest to that, and I did quit.
Tapia complaining to Joe Cortez that Soto is throwing elbows.
Well, he warned them both, so Joe Cortez will get this fight under control right away.
Tapia was involved in a pretty dirty fight against Famacito Gomez, his last fight, a convincing 6th-round TKO for Johnny in front of his hometown fans of Albuquerque. And Soto, of course, was involved in a foul fest with Prince Nassim Hamed a couple of years ago. You noticed Hamed hold and grab more often than usual. Probably because Ahmed was concerned about Soto's power.
His power and I think his strength on the inside really upset Ahmed.
As we head for the bell, first round.
Keep boxing like you're doing, Johnny. You're doing beautiful, baby. What all over me? Okay. Keep doing what you're doing, Johnny. You're boxing beautiful. Okay, just don't pull straight back. You'll get your rhythm. You're boxing good. Keep doing that. You'll get your rhythm. One shot inside, get out. Okay? It's beautiful. Okay?
Okay.
Hold.
No.
Come on, okay. Take a deep breath.
Squeeze my arms.
Okay, squeeze it down, baby. I got this. Squeeze it down. Okay,
I love you, Grandma and Grandpa. Albuquerque, I'm still your champion, baby.
Hey, listen. You're boxing great. Keep doing what you're doing.
We'll watch the incident where Johnny complains about an elbow. Okay, I see that little elbow. He picked up his forearm and his elbow. I don't think it was completely on purpose, but I think once the elbow wound up in his face, he figured, why not? Let me just push it in a little further.
Okay, baby, you're boxing beautiful. Okay? Just like the champ you are. He's all yours.
More of an occupational hazard, Steve.
Yep. Well, Tapia's been working with Buddy McGirt on his movement, on staying up on his toes, making his opponent turn to avoid headbutts and to counter properly. He knows that Soto basically will throw the uppercut, the left hook, then his right. He said he has to slip under the hook, make him turn, and then catch him with any shot he wants.
Cuidado con la cabeza, watch him out. Break! Break out. Break out. Cuidado con la cabeza adentro. Watch out heads.
Uh-oh! Tapia on the seat of his pants.
It was a hit combination trip.
5, 6, 7.
The left hook.
8.
Only the second time in Tapia's career that he goes down. The first was in his second pro fight, 1988, versus James Dean.
Well, here's something about timing. If a guy's tripping or spilling or wolf balance and you hit him, it still counts as a knockdown.
Tapia complaining to referee Joe Cortez that it wasn't a clean hit.
Well, I think the feet got a little tangled there, and he hit him as he tripped. Looks like a knockdown. Reacts the same way. Counts the same way.
It happens at the 32nd mark of round 2 from the much ballyhooed Soto left hook while his foot was stepped on. That's what Tapia was complaining about, but the punch made contact. It's an official knockdown, no question about it. And Tapia tasting the canvas for the first time since 1988 in his second fight. Has to be a very bizarre feeling for the veteran from Albuquerque.
It's not a good place to wind up when you feel sort of embarrassed / mad. And I know Johnny not believing it wasn't a clean knockdown on top of it.
Another hard left hook to the head by Soto. And that got Tapia's attention. Let's see how he responds.
He responded with 2 nice combinations. Speed, speed, speed. That's Johnny's key.
Left uppercut to the chin by Soto. Tapia smiles, which probably means he's hurt, or at least affected negatively by it. Tapia coming back with the left jab.
Powerful shotgun jabs there by Tapia. Very impressive.
Soto continues to press the attack. Tapia backpedaling, which is not what he wants to do. Very unusual position for Johnny Tapia. He is having his problems with the young veteran Cesar Soto early in the fight. Left hook again by Soto. That scored. Now a right hand by Soto. Tremendous round by Cesar Soto. It has to be scored 10-8 his favor.
Knockdown gives it a 10-8 because Johnny did not come back and win the rest of that round.
Don't get in the wall. Okay? Don't get in the wall with this guy.
Okay.
Keep boxing him. He can't hit you with them shots if you got him turning.
Okay.
He's only hitting you if you're standing there.
All right.
Okay? He's only going to step on your foot if you're there. Keep him turning.
Okay.
Okay? How you feeling?
I'm strong, man.
Okay,
Let's
baby,
take a
beautiful.
look
Well, let's
and
keep boxing.
listen
Okay?
to the knockdown.
Okay, now listen to me. You grab him in the jab. Sometimes fade the jab. Hit him
Can't
with
see
jab,
the feet
hit
right
jab.
now, but Johnny comes around, and there you see, he got hit, but it wasn't a clean knockdown. He tripped over foot.
3,
No,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on, man.
smart, Johnny. Don't get in those exchanges. Don't worry about the crowd. Your boxing beautiful, baby.
You can hear plain and clear Johnny Tapia complaining to Joe Cortez that it was the result of Soto stepping on his foot that he went down, although from the replay and from the original shot, it looked like the left hook scored. And it was a correct call by Cortez.
The knockdown, though, was more from a tripping leg problem than a punch, but if you fall as you're being hit, regardless, it's a knockdown.
He did get up very quickly, and he didn't look very hurt or stunned as a result of it, but it goes in the books as a knockdown. Round 3 scheduled for 10. Good right hand by Tapia, and he blocked the left hook by Soto on the return. Tapia has to be very, very careful not to be taken out of his game, not to lose his cool, not to get induced into a slugfest. Wild swing and a miss by Soto. Look to end it on one punch there.
Johnny's working a nice double jab, but he's not following up enough. I think straight right hand to the gut, right down the middle to the body and the inside, and maybe come up with an uppercut. Johnny's working that jab well, but he's not following combinations.
Tapia looking to regroup here in the third round after a troublesome first 6 minutes. Right off the left shoulder of Soto, no damage. The right hand by Tapia. And Soto missing with the big left.
Johnny Tapia using the double jab, counter right once in a while, but he's not a one-punch knockout artist. He really can't sit on one punch. No matter how much he sits on his punches, he doesn't have that type of power. He's got to work.
Out hustle, outwork, accumulate. That's Tapia's game.
Now that Buddy McGirt told him to stop pulling straight out with his head up. Very good example of what not to do. Don't pull straight up. Pull out to the side. Make the guy look for you.
He's standing right in front of Soto. He told us he wanted to do more movement.
Well, you know, Johnny gets emotional. I think it hurt Soto one of those body shots. Soto's face winced. You see a little hurt, little pain.
Tapia coming on. Down goes Soto.
Steve, that was the result of body work.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's over. Johnny Tapia coming off the canvas and put Cesar Soto down for good with huge body shots.
I believe the body shot started that, and he got another one in clean, and I can't even begin to communicate the kind of pain that causes. I've been hit with them, I know. The people at home who don't know, it is oh so painful, and it doesn't go away for a long time, Steve.
Johnny, how to do to stop this guy like that?
Eddie,
that was for you, Eddie. Baby. Eddie, that was for you. You're gonna beat it, baby. I love you. Good. That's for you, Eddie.
Johnny
Eddie,
Tapia
that's for you.
stealing the show.
For you. We're gonna win, Eddie. I love you, Gamba. I'm gonna get straight champion. Hey, man, congratulations on you, baby.
Saying hello to somebody back home, obviously. Big hug from his new trainer, Buddy McGirt. What a statement by Tapia tonight.
All right, here's a guy who's never been stopped in over 60 fights, and what does Johnny do? Stop him, I guess, putting to rest the rumors that maybe he's losing.
It took to Soto's 66th fight for him to be knocked out.
We'll watch Johnny dig into the body. There's the one body shot that started it. But Johnny comes in with another one there. You can see Soto, you see him bending. He's still trying to dig it. Hits him to the jaw. I think those were still body shots that hurt. I think the one body shot wound up right in the solar plexus. Look right there, right in the solar plexus, middle of the body. You can see somehow the strength come out of Soto's stance, his arms, everything got weak. That was body work.
No power shortage here tonight in both fights. Let's get it over to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 47 seconds in round number 3. A referee in charge, Joe Cortez, reaches the count of 10. The winner by way of knockout, Johnny Mi Vida Loca Tapia.